Welcome back. We have just gone into episode 2 of Galaxy Express 999, the great anime adventure series that's from like 1979. Like, this is dope. So, in this episode, we have just gotten to Certus, as they call it, which is Mars. And when they get on Mars, Tetsuo and Maytel, the stranger who gave him the pass to be able to get a planet where you can get a mechanical free body. Tetsuo and Maytel are on the train and they're like, make sure that you take a look because it's the last time you see Earth with the naked eye. Like, imagine leaving a place that you know so well and taking off. And the last time you can see it by the naked eye, you got to turn around and look through the back window. I've always saw that whenever we're leaving the city and we're about to go to another place. You turn around and look through the back window and you're like, I hope I find a place to use the bathroom wherever we're going. Where we're leaving were some of my best bathroom moments. I killed it at bathrooms in this city. Hope wherever I go, I'm as epic. So when they get to Certus, the number one thing Maytel tells Tetsuro is do not lose this pass. Like, you have no idea how bad it is. I can relate because when you're on the road, don't lose your ID. I did it before. It's a long, drawn out story, but you know what I'm saying? When it's 2 a.m. and you're getting chased out by a bald man who's butt naked, you ever ruin an after party before? Oh, so Tetsuo gets told, don't lose this pass. And then when he gets on the Galaxy Express, they be giving out bags of money. I need to get on the Galaxy Express. Rent's due in a couple weeks. He goes into town. And when he's there, he checks out a couple places, walks around, looks at the soil, and then he's like, let me get a drink. Gets him a Mars soda. And the bar owner explains to him he also one time wanted to get his body switched to a cyborg, but only got part of it done. And then he decided to live on Certus. Then his daughter was born, so he never left. He just formed a life. Tetsuro's our hero. You know how he does. He holds it down. Tetsuro actually offers all the money he gets from the Galaxy Express because on every planet they be giving you bags of money. Like, go check it out. We're here for a day. So he goes ahead and offers his money to the bar owner. The bar owner's like, nah, I appreciate you. You got a good heart. Let me show you what this planet has to offer. He calls his daughter, right? And now we do a cut scene. And earlier, we got introduced to a purple-haired stranger. He just walks out of the bar with the bar owner and his daughter sitting on the floor. And he says something about wanting to get out of this place and he can't wait. He's going to find a way out. Then a commercial break, because remember, this is a free streaming service. So then after I sat through the commercial break, which oddly enough, half of them were in a language I can't speak. Looks like your boy needs some Duolingo. We come back from commercial break. The bar owner is hanging out with Tetsuro again, explaining he's got one cyborg part. And then he says, let me show you what this place has to offer. He calls his daughter. His daughter's name is Flemme. You know what I mean? Flemme was the girl who was sitting on the floor when the purple-haired stranger left the bar earlier. Come to find out, when Flemme is taking him on a trip around the city, she set him up. Filthy. She set him up. She set him up, and they go out to this one location where Geronimo, purple-haired stranger, I don't know why they gave him the name Geronimo. The dude didn't leap into nothing. He just tried to pull a jack move, pops out of the woodwork. Ba-da! Guess what? I'm going to need that pass. Come up off it. And he shoots Tetsuro. Bah! Tetsuro, boom, gets hit. Oh, drops, suddenly falls. Flemme and Geronimo start talking. All of a sudden, Flemme is feeling kind of funny. You start to see her attitude sort of change. Side eyes and butts. She's like, ooh, something ain't right. Geronimo's like, I got you. I'm going to take this pass off this kid, and I guarantee I'll come back and come get you. Flemme pulls out the gun. You ain't about to leave me on this garbage planet. I know that. Listen, they painted her as a white girl, but that had some tendencies. I don't know if the Asian people knew in 1979 when they created this incredible piece of work, but where's some tendencies? They have a draw. Fleming and Geronimo, they're looking at each other. Fleming, the girl shoots, misses Geronimo. Geronimo fires back. He shot his girl. He double crosses her. A double cross under a red sun. That's crazy. Suddenly Geronimo turns. His eyes shift. Bah! Our boy Tetsuro ain't dead. Guess what? They shot him in the money bag. Money bag, shot him in the money bag. I know a comic right now who was shot in the gut, who wishes he was shot in the money bag. He has never let us forget it. You know what I'm saying? They're always reminding us how he got shot. We're like, okay, dude, who survived the shooting? We get it. Shout out to you, John. You made it. So you get shot in the money bag. He pulls out his gun and he's like, I'm gonna need that pass back. I'm going to give me a free body. Geronimo looks down, sees. Wah. He had a red blood stain. Of course, Geronimo doesn't understand that Tetsuro's human. Geronimo freezes for a second, goes for his gun. Tetsuro shoots. Tetsuro hit him. Geronimo lays on the ground and starts to talk about how he can't believe he's going to die. But he saw that Tetsuro had red blood. He was human. And he told him to treasure that human body, to take care of it. You start thinking about it. You're like, wait a minute. Why is he saying that? His hand falls off his chest. Geronimo was a cyborg. That means he had already gotten his body to being mechanical. Tetsuro doesn't understand. He walks over to Fleming. She's a cyborg too. So you're telling me both of them had gotten their mechanical bodies and they still weren't happy? Tetsuro's confused by this. How did they both reach the goal and still be somehow unsatisfied? Like, what are we doing? And then as he makes it back to the train, because he's got to hustle after sitting here and defeating Geronimo and walking and realizing and having that whole moment to reflect, he tells Maytel, the stranger who brought him on the train, that Certus has a lot of things going on with it. Maybe they got a little bit too much going on. You know what I mean? I'll be starting to worry. I'm starting to ask questions like, Mars, are you okay? Mars out here got cyborg on cyborg violence, and that's crazy. Anyways, as Tetsuro hops back on the train and he sits there and has that conversation with Maytel, the bar owner then gets this reflective moment where he looks like one of those pictures where it's your big face talking and then a small little face looking reflectively like they used to do early 2000s. He has a moment where he actually reflects and says he laments about people not dying when it's their time because of this choice to become the cyborg. And in the end, the cyborgs that faced off against Tetsuro, it was their time because Tetsuro's destined to get this mechanical body. He's trying to look like Mecha Arnold. He doesn't even want to be like a bad person. He just wants to live for the next 1,000 or 2,000 years and see how the world develops. Most of us don't want to do that. A lot of I would. I got questions about everything. So I'll be sitting here with Tetsuro asking, yo, why did these guys develop this one food 200 years ago and now it's a soup this year? What's good with the recipe? And does it suck? If you got to puree that shit, it's probably garbage. So what it really means is 100 years ago, they couldn't cook. That's what happens when the recipe's trash. Dog water. Gar. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been just another episode of the series. Galaxy 999 is kind of fun because it's got these emotional roller coasters. I didn't even know that they had them. But keep tuning in, like and subscribe videos. And remember, I got more coming on. Follow me at the Mamudu Kargbo on everything. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. Tetsuro, quick rifle boy. Apparently, this boy shoots. And he's got a money bag Kevlar suit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a bad boy. Tetsuro. Yo, listen, if you had a money bag Kevlar suit, you would get shot in your bucks every 2 days. Every 2 days, you'll just shoot me in my bucks, and I'm like, just money fall out, looking like Scrooge McDuck.